for them to give you bank statement, maybe for the past 3 months or past 6 months, not yet. The bank statement for the business hotel, how much is what? Going into the account or come out of the account? You can ask them to submit audited financial.
So what if the supplier submits to you those past bank statements and encourage you to submit?
Now you tell them for the past 3 months, which means yes, if you are asking today, it should be 3 months up to date. Okay, so the official the balance as of date. Also, from the transactions at 3 months, you should be able to tell this person now when the last month. No, you can tell myself the one. You can tell this person has been making money, and the chances of you making more money are very high. Most people can speak. There are some banks, I'm told there are some banks between amount of money you take bank statements. You release in my bank, guys, they'll edit the bank statement. You go back, you're very happy, this guy has money. Yes, you have money. Then, you also have an audited financial statement. Statement that has been audited, you are less assured, which is what is in the statement. When you check for the on what? On the ground, the model. So that you can ask for what is the financial statement. Yeah, so these are some of the things that we need to do when we want to identify a qualified supplier. So a supplier has to pass those what? Testing. When research about the supplier, you need to get information about the supplier. You need to do evaluation of the supplier. Make sure it's financially stable. Make sure you have reached out to the referees for references, and you are satisfied. The results are good and encouraging. Okay. Then you do a thorough check on what? Financial stability. Simon. Very good. So that is very important. Then you can be satisfied. Say, okay, this one is so having been satisfied that the suppliers having done the test and the suppliers have passed those tests, then you should be able to identify the right suppliers. Similar, you've done financial stability check, you have evaluated them, you've done some research, then you would say the suppliers. You will be satisfied to say these are the right suppliers. So when identifying suppliers, so make sure you identify supplier partners that are you identify the right supplier partners. The right supplier partners is the one who has passed all what steps. Similar. Now when you identify, make sure you qualify them effectively. So that's why automatically qualified list of suppliers, isn't it? If you qualify them, this now is now qualified to provide that supply. To provide supply. Materials, the qualified supplier and is capable of providing that relevant services. Ena magana pre-qualified supplier. Okay. Pre-qualified suppliers is when you qualify them before the need arises, isn't it? Tomorrow, pre-qualified suppliers, you pre-qualify them. Okay, you know, how many times above and notice you have a need. Now you're trying to what? To identify suppliers. Some up and qualify with reader suppliers. Now, sometimes in business, you can pre-qualify suppliers. What to say? When the company has, and you know, companies who have services, catering, services, cleaning, who have services, and stationery, you need children the business to move for everything. But you have identified who is going to supply. So you can pre-qualify. How do you do that? You do the same process. Then you identify the critical funnels info we will be getting from these suppliers. Okay, they have passed all the tests that we've given them. So we feel they are fit to provide us what? The services we are looking for. Okay, Simone. Thank you. More or less. So the languages you can identify, one thing identify the right supply partners, isn't it? They are partners, but if you qualify them, that means they become our partners, isn't it? Or we work hand in hand with them. Then we qualify them effectively, or in other words, we engage them, give them a contract, and we engage them for food. Now, the last element that we need to discuss is requisitions. We discussed requisitions when we are looking at the document that we use. When we say there are some documents that are used in procurement that have to be audited, isn't it? So what we're saying here is now we have requisition. Requisitions. Requisition. A request, isn't it? A request. I'm requesting you guys to come tomorrow at 8 o'clock and have a class, a makeup class. Okay? Now, what is a requisition in procurement? So a requisition is a request for something. Okay? It's just a request for something. It's a request for something. It could be a request for materials. It could be a request for allowances. It could be a request for a loan. It could be a request for procurement or something. It's just that's the requisition. Now, in this case, we're not just looking at a general requisition, but now we're looking at requisition in the form of what? In the context of what? Procurement. Okay, no? So in procurement, people may make, staff or individuals in the business may make a request. Have you heard? They can make requisitions or requests. Now, what are these requests we are talking about? Now, we can request, you are the procurement officers or managers, the finance team can request you put my good in a laptop present. Now the HR can request you put my good in software. The administration can ask you put my services. They will need, maybe they need services, some particular services. So that one is a requisition, isn't it? Now, a requisition basically are in a form of a pre-printed form. You can be printed or pre-printed, isn't it? You can use an electronic copy or a hard copy just to document what you would want the management or the office or the officers to do for what? For you. Like last time I requested you to summarize what we discussed in the last lesson, you madam. You have already been good. And you said I was busy. Which is not.
But I didn't write online.
You did?
I didn't write online.
Okay. Let's continue with what we're doing. So an acquisition is a requisite. Now in procurement, there requisition can come from can come or go to the stores or warehouse, or can come from individuals or department, isn't it? Or individual departments. So we're looking at requisition from stores, or to stores or what? Warehouse, and also individual departments. From also individual departments. Now, why should a store or warehouse make requisitions? And they also assess or monitor the movement of what? Of goods, isn't it? And they can tell, say, at this rate or at this speed, we'll end up not having what? Good stores for our production. So they can request the management to procure more what? Goods. The more that? They actually procure more goods because the goods are running out. Okay. Or the individual department can ask the stores or the warehouse to release some of the goods. Okay. It could be production department asking the production to release goods. So they can ask the stores to do that. To say, we would want you to release some of the goods. So, any position, each organization has different formats. There are standardized formats that have to be used when you're doing a request. Text yangu ndio kama yani nikifanya request wazuri kutafanya. Mimi ndio text mnaona mweke ndani kama kwa. So that's likewise in an organization. Different organizations have different philosophies. They believe in different ideas. They have different formats for them. Of course, that's to be standardized in that particular organization. Individuals can bring forth requests. For example, the finance may say, no, okay, financial year has come to an end. We need audit services. Okay. They can request you to press your a call for what? Audit, isn't it? So it's a request coming from individual department to you. Okay. So you have to understand that the requisition is about requesting you to do something and you responding to it. So the requisition will come depending on the need. Okay. It's not every time the requisition comes up you have to meet the need of the requisition. Sometimes, if you don't have finances, for example, if the requisition comes to you, our finance has to know, okay, they need software laptop, yes. Then they will refer to you to do the process. If the finance says you don't have money, then what do? You can't go ahead with the process. So that's why I'm saying requisitions are very important. You analyze them, understand them, where are they coming from, why are they coming, all of things. Very good. That's format is many organization ones. However, the requisition could be in the form of a paper form or e-form, isn't it? Electronic form or paper form. Even the procurement, sometimes you can use paper or you can use what? Electronic procurement process, whereby you just exchange electronic documents rather than using the paperwork that we have, isn't it? Model. So, what do you think is why is it good to use electronic than paperwork? Yes. Are you going to the class or talking to? What are you saying now?
I'm saying that papers are easily damaged. How much you don't know?
Than electronic, yeah? What else? It's expensive to use paper. For them to buy papers, not to have ink, you print them out. It's all expensive. Stationery. So
Stationery is expensive.
printing is also expensive. You have to use ink. So electronic copies are cheaper, easier to manage. Understood that? So is that not good? That's good, isn't it? Very good. So what else? What could be the other advantage? What about time?
Faster.
Which one is faster?
E-form.
Which one is faster? Yeah. How is it fast? Explain.
To use e-form, you just have to type the request. While to use paper form, you have to type it, print it out, and to submit it to the
Okay. So time is faster because you can reach out to someone instantly and get the feedback instantly using the e-copies. Commercial is it's cheaper in terms of you go paperless as compared to using papers. Do you have any questions on the law of purchasing in an organization? You don't have questions. Do you have answers if I may give you questions? Assuming I give you questions. Do you have answers?
No, I don't have answers.
So what are you people? You don't have questions, you don't have answers. What are you?
Because I able to say something.
So, and I shall be able to answer that. Okay. That's it. What are the objectives of auditing of purchase document?
Can you repeat the question?
What are the objectives of auditing purchase document in procurement?
Before we processing, I think I need to go.
to make sure that procurement is successful.
Okay. Very good. What is, how do you define success in procurement?
First, you want to purchase some goods or services. You investigate them and follow up all the necessities. So, their procurement will be successful. Yes.
Right. What else? What are the other objectives?
To ensure that the purchasing process is more supported
By what? By who?
by organization.
Organization? Organization?
By the supplier.
No. In
Procurement
procurement,
is management.
okay. In procurement, every procurement is supposed to be supported by relevant supporting documentation. One for example, a computer. Do you have an invoice? Do you have a receipt? Do you have document to support the authorization of that particular procurement? Because procurement has to be authorized. Yes? Who did authorize it? So those are supporting documentation. Altogether, receipts, local purchase order, the invoice, the delivery note. Do we have delivery note to support the delivery of the machine? We look for them from my computer. Yes, it says computer maintenance but there should be relevant documents to support that. So the objective of that is to ensure that each procurement is well supported. Am I in the lab? Am I making sense? Very, very good. Now, can we move on to topic number 2? Now we can pause to move to topic number 2. So topic number 2 is the bidding process. The bidding process. Bidding process. I'm talking about the bidding process. Now, what is bidding? If I may ask my beautiful class. In procurement, what is bidding? You've done that before, isn't it? Yes. Are you my mom or is that mine? You're my way? Mine. What is bidding? Oh, bidding. Let's start with the bidding. Then we'll define bidding process.
Business is the process of selecting a supplier whereby you producing or asset or wanting any supplier. So the supplier submit their quotation and then you choose the most economic and advantageous. So, yeah.
Very good. So, when talking of bidding in the procurement, refers to the process. Bidding refers to the process by which businesses or organizations compete, by which business or organizations compete to secure a contract for goods, services, or work. To secure a contract for goods, services, or work. Full stop. It involves submitting a proposal. With a price quote or bid. A price quote what? A bid or bid. A price quote or bid to provide the required product or service. That is bidding. Have you heard? A process whereby a number of people, organizations, are able to come together to compete. They are competing for the supply of goods or services. They are competing to secure a contract. Okay. Now, what does it involve? You as a business person or as an organization, you have to submit a proposal with a quote of price. A quote of price or what? Or a bid. So the proposal submit, the quote that submit, that's a bid. We're bidding for this job. And this is a bid what? Price. Okay. So that process is what we call bidding. So bidding process, basically we're looking at the formal procedure. So the bidding process, the bidding is one of the supply. Bidding process is now the formal procedure in which potential suppliers submit their offers in response to.
You are too fast.
Very good.
Formal procedure
in which potential suppliers. Potential suppliers submit their offers. in response to solicitation or invitation. In response to solicitation, solicitation or invitation to bid. When the company is looking for services, they invite or they solicit suppliers. So, in response to solicitation or invitation to bid. So, the process that we take in order to respond to the bid or respond to the invitation, so from the identification to award of contract is what we call the bidding process. Okay, huh? Now, what are before we look at the steps? What are the stages or the steps involved in the bidding process? When we talk about the bidding process, this is the bidding process. What stages are there, or what stages are involved in the bidding process? Just a second. There are stages that are involved in the bidding process. The first one is for you to have a complete bidding process. So in this case, you are responding to a bid. After applying suppliers, number one response, or you are the one looking for services, so you are inviting bidders, isn't it? But in the case where you are the one looking for services, the first step is opportunity identification and announcement. So the first step is opportunity identification. And what? Announcement. So you should firstly identify the need for procurement and publicly announce the opportunity to potential bidders. Okay, how do you announce it? It can be done through various means such as advertisement or in other ways public notices, isn't it? So there is an opportunity that you would want to buy 1,000 goats for a function. You know that? Now, if you are buying 1,000 goats for a function, that's a need, isn't it? That's an opportunity. What do? You have identified it, you have to make it known to the public so that potential bidders should what? Respond to it, isn't it? If you are the one responding, that means you have to identify that opportunity. Oh, there's a need of supply. Or you are the one that is inviting for bidders, then you have to identify and announce that opportunity to potential bidders. Understood? Then, number two could be pre-qualifications or pre-bid conference. Pre-qualification or pre-bid what? Conference. So sometimes you might invite beggars, or you might be what? Invited to attend the conference, or in other words, to attend the pre-qualification meeting. What happened under pre-qualification meeting or pre-bid conference? At this stage, what's happening is now, before you start submitting, you start preparing the bids. The potential bidders are screening, isn't it? What is screening? They are screening or they do screening to ensure that they meet certain criteria or qualifications. Okay, right? Before you start submission of the done, they were screening. What is screening? Not screenshot, yes? Yeah, they would want to understand you before you start the process. To ensure that you have do you meet the criteria given an email? If you want to prepare a bid, command your company and what is needed. Part of what? Does that English still exist, guys? So does that statement still exist in some of the schools, huh?
Yeah, it's true.
What does it mean? Part of the equator. I don't even know the meaning of today. Okay. So what I'm saying is that before you start process, before you submit your tender or your bid, they have to screen you. Do you have the qualifications? Do you have the capacity to start the process? So the pre-bid conference or the pre-qualification meeting is done one in order to screen you or to check if at all you have qualities or you meet the qualifications that are required or criteria. Two, to provide more information about the course. Sometimes in the newspaper they cannot put all the information. Understood? Yeah. So they would want you, what they would want is they would want companies to potentially understand more about the code. So they will invite you to come so that they give you more information, relevant information, before you start preparing your bid. Okay, then step number 3. First one, you identify and publish the opportunities. The second one, there's pre-qualification meeting where you are invited or you invite the bidders to present themselves and you screen them. Some classification, the criteria or qualification. What do you do with them? On the pre-qualification or the bidding process. No, you guys, you don't have the qualifications. You don't need to. Yeah. So I don't understand. Then the third process is bid preparation. So interested bidders prepare their bid business. And the bid includes all necessary information such as technical specifications, pricing, delivery timeline, and any other additional information requested by the organization, isn't it? So they will give you technical specifications. Altogether. Simone? Yeah. If you are submitting goals, so technical part of goals, when the example one, all those technicalities have to be included. What is it? So begrade. sizokwe sizokwe
Sizungumza.
mana wazama kutuliza nguvu sizokwe sizokwe Sure. So you have to include all the necessary information, isn't it? So with the technical with the specifications, then the pricing, then also what? Delivery what? Timeline. If you are submitting those, most of us submit information about my timeline that is it. For Maso, we're looking at pricing. What is your quote for the services or the goods that you're going to supply? So on basically price, that's where now you put all those information and any other information other than requested. I mean, make sure that you like something that was right. Those who are going to do the what? The evaluation. When they look at the bid, they'll be like, oh, it's not what they're looking for. So, bid has been prepared. What next? Bid submission. So the bidders will submit their bids within specified period. That's to say before the deadline. If say the bids are supposed to be submitted by 30th July, it means by 30th July you should be able to submit the bids, isn't it? If you don't submit that, then you are in for it, isn't it?
Usiana manje ndimo bidding ena njalo kulikana.
Ndio ndio.
Zera ongembea na ngoja kadhaa price. Is it the same?
Yeah. As long as what's the difference of bidding? People are competing to secure a contract of goods, services, or work. Or if you have Katonda policy, so people should submit their quote, and you call that bidding. So our quote say any for I told you that quote. I also now quote. I'm submitting a bid. So also my but I'm not saying and then I say another or one of the amount men can come say in a delay on the 4 one on the in a on the 6 so the highest bidder carries what? The day.
What happens auction? What is an auction?
Auction what?
It's a basic PC, we have 100,000, that's bidding, yeah?
Okay. Now, submission as you submit, but make sure when you're submitting, submit it before the deadline. Okay? Because that's the first qualification. If you submit after the deadline, then you are disqualified. Then, we have what we call bid evaluation. What happens under evaluation? The organization evaluates the submitted bids based on, so the organization evaluates the submitted bids based on predetermined criteria. Small, predetermined criteria. to determine criteria such as price, quality, experience, compliance, and other specifications. So that if the criteria is about price, price attribute in mind, so you will evaluate based on that. If your threshold is 10 million and you must have 15 million, that means you're already off. So we're talking about quality, compliance, quality, experience, and compliance. Okay, so I want to evaluate it. If you meet those specifications or the specifications that have been set, then what will be the next step is align decision. Who should we align a contract? So after a thorough evaluation, the organization will select the winning bidder or bidders and inform them of their decision. Understood? So if you thought if you are the winner or not. Have you ever won anything in life? What did you win? I'm not gonna bet. So, you bet?
Yeah, she was going on.
She wants one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet. No, I won't take it.
No, she won. How much is that?
How long have you been? We've met someone. Una vez más acá. How long have you been? Una sola inglesa. No, no. Ma better one. You stop betting or you still bet? You don't win. You don't win.
I still win.
But this one? Huh? Win another one. Last place, that's ladies.
That was the
That's the highest.
Oh, yeah, ma 20,000, ma 10. You can't stop betting, huh?
No, I can't.
Because it
I can still go.
Okay, so let me evaluate bet. They also evaluate this. What the bet that's not just a bet is the bet that should meet this criteria. to make you winner. If your debt doesn't meet those criteria, or that criteria, it means you can't win. Likewise here, if you are to be given a contract, you have to meet certain criteria. And that has to be evaluated. So there's evaluation, then award decision. So they will say, okay, after that evaluation, we've decided to award the contract to. Okay, now what's my news? Let's about we can use it. It means I've done that after thorough evaluation. And they are satisfied that these guys have made the requirements. Understood? Then contract administration. Number 7, isn't it? Once contract is awarded, it has to do what? Money, isn't it? So once contract is awarded, the organization manages the contractual relationship with the chosen bidder. So there should be a contract, isn't it? So once the contract is awarded, the organization manages the contractual relationship with the chosen bidder. Got it? With the chosen bidder. So this includes monitoring performance. They will be able to monitor how the bidder is performing. Is he able to comply? So ensuring compliance with contract terms and resolving any issues that may arise during the project or procurement process.
So a bid can be terminated.
Huh?
You can terminate the bid.
Exactly, it's a contract. If you don't meet the criteria, that's terminated. It's a legal agreement, enforceable by. It's an agreement that is enforceable by law. So they can terminate it if you are not performing. Any questions? Good people on the bidding process? Because our next area of discussion